where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has hidden unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
If you grew up in church, you probably know the 23rd Psalm right off the top of your head. It's such a familiar and beautiful passage that sometimes it's a bit over-familiarized. It wasn't until I read a little book called A Shepherd Looks at Psalm 23 by W. Philip Keller that I realized how deep this 6-verse psalm is. Since most of us are not shepherds or even live in an agrarian society, we don't know much about sheep. But David did, and so did those living at the time he wrote the psalm. Shepherding wasn't all that high on the list of honored professions in the New Testament times, but the patriarchs, as well as King David and others in the Old Testament, were shepherds. But God chose shepherds to be the first who heard the news of the Messiah's arrival. The Lord as shepherd is shown throughout the Bible. Joseph referred to God as his shepherd. The Lord appears in a few psalms as shepherd, as well as in Psalm 23. And we're called his sheep as well, throughout the Psalms as well as in Isaiah and Ezekiel. John 10 is a passage that we'll have to explore another time, but it has a great shepherd-sheep imagery. Then there's some in Hebrews and 1 Peter. So, how is God like a shepherd? A shepherd guides his sheep to where they'll find food. He knows places to take them, and how to get there, and how to keep the sheep safe. He protects them from any predator. He even risks his life for the good of the sheep. He cares for them and keeps them healthy and happy. Shepherds search for sheep who've wandered off, like in Jesus' parable in Luke 15. The sheep are their livelihood, and each one is very precious to the shepherd. His reputation as a shepherd is dependent on how healthy his sheep are. So God is our good shepherd. He guides us to where we can find the best food. He knows how to get there, so all we have to do is follow and trust him. He protects us. Jesus even died so that we could have abundant life that he offers us through salvation. He cares for us intimately. He keeps us spiritually healthy and joy-filled. He won't let us wander far, but searches and finds us and brings us back to him. Each one of us is so precious to him. You, my friend, are precious to him, oh so precious. He loves you, and he died for you so that you could be part of his flock, so you could say, "The Lord is my shepherd. I have all that I need." Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about us as sheep. Are you one of Jesus' sheep? If you'd like to know how to become part of his flock, I'd be glad to share with you how to do that. You can contact me at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. I'm Carla Early. Thanks for listening. And remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.